Hello, thanks for watching. I just wanted to say that we gained a subscriber this week, and that's exciting. It always makes us happy, so thanks.
Welcome to the stone house. We're still whipping up the floors.
Welcome to episode 15. This was one of the more interesting finds. Just shows the age of the house, how the old boards are so worn. You get closer to the wall where less people walked, and they're about an inch to 3/4 inch thick. And then when you get to the high traffic areas, you can see how much they've worn down. This was the first time that we used this deck wrecker for its actual purpose of ripping up floorboards, and I would say that it worked fairly well. Is it worth $70? Yeah, maybe. I've changed my mind a bit. It's probably not worth $70. I'd pay $50. Crowbars are nice, but it didn't work either. You just can't go wrong with the trusty hammer and small crowbar, you know? It's like that Johnny Cash song, I can do anything with my hammer. It's not a real Johnny Cash song. Oh, the time it takes to rip up an old piece of wood. I'm gonna quit for the day. I've not been here very long. Probably 3 hours. I wanted to get to the point where there's one, well, it's not solid boards, but one long board all the way through from wall to wall. So you can see like that board right there, and it goes. So hopefully I can get those boards up. We might be able to use those somewhere. As you can see, they change right here. See where they go from wide to narrow. I'd say the ones on the right there are probably 8 to 9 inch. The ones on the left are probably 4 to 5 inch. Probably 5 inch, maybe 5 or yeah, probably 5. And hopefully I can get those up. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 boards. They go all the way. There's just that one register, and I might be able to use those boards somewhere. This is all really thin subfloor. And it looks like it's bowing and whatnot, but it's just because it's so thin. Those joists are actually fairly level. This beam is high. We knew that this beam was high. Right through here. This is the part of the wall that we were most concerned about on the exterior wall, because we suspect a lot of water hits this corner of the house, but those floor joists in there are very solid still. So that's a good thing, and you can see how they're let right into that stone wall. And again, pretty level. You can see that's the one column that we put in, and it's on the high spot, which is interesting. We might be able to let that down. And then there's the other column that we put in. They're in good spots. I believe at one time there was a fireplace Right there too, you can see the brick that the chimney probably used to go up. Which, it'd be cool to rebuild that, but I'm not looking to make the house, you know, back to exactly the way it was, but that's kind of confirmation that these two rooms here, you know, what was a kitchen and a dining room when we bought the house definitely was one room at one time, and it had a nice big fireplace, and that was probably their kitchen and where they cooked all their food and stuff. See right above me is a beam. Right below that beam is in this floor is another big beam. I'd like to be able to expose all these joists from the beam that runs right here over. I'd like to get all these joists exposed, and then I can start hanging them. I'll show you the hangers that we got. We figured since we're gonna have this all opened up, we might as well put in joist hangers. And these were not easy to find. I ordered this one from Menards.com. It was $7.23, free shipping. And if you go to Amazon, the same exact one is like $16, which I know that's just overpriced. But I did have a hard time finding them cheaper than $9 a piece, even from local suppliers. So this is they call it a USP HD38, which is 2.5 inches wide, and I think it's 7 9/16 or something like that high, not quite 8 inches. And it takes like 14 nails to the face. 14 nails go in the face, and then just 4 nails go into each joist. So that was the USP 38. Now, Simpson Strong Tie, they make a very similar one, except it's a lot more beefier. And this one is called the HU38. So this is called an HD38 from USP, and Simpson Strong Tie makes an HU38. And I like the Simpson Strong Ties a lot more. Let me show you why. So this is the USP HD38, and this is the Simpson Strong Tie HD38. You can see how much beefier it is. This is only going to be 10 nails per joist hanger. USPs were a lot more, and you can also see that the HD it's a little higher, a little bit higher. I think it's a true 8 inches. It's going to be a lot more secure in my opinion. I think it's well worth it. I think it's a nice heavy duty hanger. We bought 75 of these right here, and I got them from a local supplier. He doesn't sell online or anything like that, but the place is called Beaver Creek, and I got these for $5.38 a piece. Like I said, the cheapest I could find them online, which were these, the USPs, were $7.23 from Menards. That was the cheapest place. I looked everywhere, and then Ross at Beaver Creek, he only charges 10% markup for whatever he pays. He charges 10% on everything. So, you know, that's why you get everything's a good deal. Boy oh boy, aren't we just milking these floor videos. Most of you don't make it this far, but if you did, please remember to like and share the video. It helps out a lot. Truth be told, it's just a ton of footage, and trying to keep the videos under 10 minutes max is tough to do.